Hello and welcome everyone. We're back to discuss July 8th, which was today's 2019 July 8th, 2019 ban and restricted announcement. All right, so you can see it right here on the screen. Uh, Bridge from Below is banned in Modern, effective Friday for Paper, and effective on MTGO now. Was today at noon. Um, so without making you guys go ahead and read through, I'll put a link in the description in case you just want to go read the article. Um, so basically, the reason they chose to ban Bridge from Below is because Hogak, in the month it had been legal, had not dropped to a win rate that was what they felt was reasonable for Modern and a reasonable win rate for the metagame to flourish in. Basically, they felt that it was too high and too strong of a deck because I guess out of what they consider the top 10 or what they saw as the top 10 winning decks in Modern, it only had unfavorable matchups, I guess, against two. They don't really say. I kind of skimmed through it, so if they said it, I didn't catch it. What the two unfavorable matchups were. Um, but in my experience, the deck was just super powerful and didn't really have many unfavorable matchups at all. Um, I'm not saying there aren't any. I just in the time I'd seen it played from other streamers or other YouTubers or other Magic content creators, and the times that we've played it and played against it, it just didn't feel like it really had a weakness. It had weak draws, sure, but did it have bad matchups? Didn't really feel like it. Admittedly, I didn't see every match the decks played, so you know. But moreover, my point being, they wanted to get rid of a card from the deck to basically get rid of this specific archetype without affecting all of the other non-bridge graveyard decks. And I imagine a big reason they didn't want to ban Hogak or Alter is because it looks really bad for your Modern Horizons future sets when you print Modern Horizons and then immediately ban one or more cards from that set because you just messed up printing them. Now, admittedly, Hogak, in my opinion, is a major mistake, and I don't think it should have ever seen print. I think Wizards forgot that, stuff like Gitaxian Probe, the free spells were not a good idea. Mental Misstep, not a good idea. Cards that are banned in, I think, every format. You know, that's every format they're legal in. I'm pretty sure they're banned, or at least I think Gitaxian Probe might still be restricted or something. I'm not sure. In Vintage, I'm not really up to date with a Vintage ban list. But free spells were not good in Magic for the game. So why would you want the quote unquote downside of an 8/8 trample creature to be you have to not pay mana for it? And I know it's supposed to be you can't pay mana. That's supposed to be a big drawback. Oh, how are you going to get an 8/8 into play? Look at Dredge. I've played matches against Dredge and seen matches where on turn 2, Dredge had a pretty full graveyard and could very easily get 2 Bloodghast back into play. Now, admittedly, in Dredge, putting an 8/8 into play is still powerful, but it's not game ending. It's not, oh, that's it, Dredge wins. It'd be powerful, yes, but not backbreaking. So of course, a deck that can put, you know, into play on turn 2 off of just 2 crappy citrus suppliers or stuff like that, it boggles my mind that they honestly didn't think this is bad. Now, a lot of people I've heard say, "Oh well, if it was green green instead of hybrid black green, it would have been more difficult." I agree. The fact that you have graveyard reoccurring creatures like Bloodghast and Gravecrawl in the format means black mana being spent through Convoke like that is not that difficult to get. Had it been green, yeah, the Bridgevine deck could have still done it. They have to hit 2 or 2 Vengevines, but that's a lot more difficult. Plus, at that point, they're probably already winning from the attacks, so then it's strictly a win more card. I mean, they still probably would have played it because it does have an infinite combo, but my point is, you know, its recursive threat that you wouldn't be able to get back nearly as easily. And you're probably already winning by the time you get to that point in that version. So, Altered Dimension Hogak, like I said, not being banned because it looks bad, or I assume it because it looks bad on Modern Horizons. Plus, Bridge doesn't connect with any other decks in Modern. No other deck wants it besides Bridgevine, which, not surprising. If they would have banned something like Faithless Looting, I honestly still think they would have been fine. I don't think Faithless Looting being banned would have been enough to take out Hogak. But I think the problem would have been it may have weakened Hogak a little bit, but I think it would have done more damage to other graveyard-based decks that, while arguably are ridiculous and probably not too healthy for the format, but that aren't just outright the most powerful deck in the entire format. And if you're not bringing cards to beat that deck specifically, you just will not have a chance in Modern. Like Phoenix and Dredge. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're both powerful and you want to have some hate, but it's not like Hogak where you not only need to bring hate cards, but you have to bring 6 cards pretty much minimum. So this of course means that Alter and Hogak can still play a part in the format. I saw Reed Duke stream a week or two ago, and there was this like fair zombie deck playing Hogak as kind of its big payoff for being a zombie deck, and that deck seemed pretty cool. So I think Hogak could still see some play. I think the Dredge deck could adapt a version of it that plays Hogak, because still an 8/8 Trampler on turn 2 or 3 is still super powerful, and I mean, one swing from that, and then a Conflagrate can literally be game from Dredge pretty quickly. Of course, Altar of Dementia. I don't know where Altar of Dementia would find a home, but I still kind of understand not wanting to ban it from the aspect of, well, I don't want it to look bad for my future Modern Horizon sets. As far as their choice of not unbanning anything, at this point, that's not surprising. It came as a major surprise that Bloodbraid and Jace got unbanned last year around March or February. But honestly, it's not super surprising that they didn't unban anything. I seriously think that cards like Splinter Twin, cards like Stoneforge Mystic, these cards are not cards that are really negatively going to affect this format. At least no more than like Dredge or Phoenix are. Plus, also, it's kind of, Stoneforge Mystic against either of those decks is kind of fun. Like, okay, you're having fun, but what are you really doing to win this match? And that's it. I mean, anything they've printed anyway, equipment-wise, which I believe one of the big reasons they banned, they talked about Stoneforge needing to be banned is, of course, the same reasons like Birthing Pod was, because it restricts future creative possibilities. Obviously, you can't create super powerful equipments if you have something that can go fetch equipments and put them into play basically on turn 3. Of course, I would argue that, I mean, they haven't been trying to prevent powerful equipments at all anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so I'm happy with the Bridge from Below choice of banning. Like I said, I would have rather seen us get another card banned too. I would like to see Faithless Looting go. But yeah, being banned for the sake of diversity and because the deck's a little too powerful, good choices. I think the better solution is in the future for us to learn from this mistake and not print free spells with the only drawback being literally no drawback. Or maybe being that you can only delve 5 cards, I guess, is the drawback. I don't know. I don't know what the drawback really is. But yeah, so anyway, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Do you think they should have banned something else? 2, do you think Faithless Looting should have gone? Do you think Ancient Stirring needs to go? Do you think that this is good enough? I mean, obviously this stops the infinite combo that constant reoccursion of Hogak is gone. I think it's gonna be it. I think it does the deck in. But let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna put a link to this in the description so you can read it yourself if you really want to. Um, like I said, I covered most of the points they talked about in the article, and then of course put in some of my own thoughts and opinions. And um, yeah, anyway, I'm starting to ramble now, guys. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you guys are as excited as I am about a modern format with her Modern Horizons cards without having to play against the busted Bridgevine deck. So, although I kind of do wish we would have gotten to play. I wish I would have taken the time to play Bridgevine with the London Mulligan. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this video. And yeah, if you guys do, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share it with your friends or other social media or your Magic groups, wherever. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys next time.